boys, two little blonde-haired boys. I raised two little blonde-haired boys, so I get to watch it again. And she is so smart because what she is getting ready to prepare for you, she does often for the whole week. So she doesn't have to cook breakfast but one time. And then she just heats it up for the rest of the week. So, Kelly, you're on.
Hi. Yeah, so I do this a lot, like a big quantity. Today I'm just doing one serving. But I usually do a big quantity so that I can freeze it and then pull it out when necessary. All right, so first thing I'm making is...
But you're making a breakfast casserole.
Correct. Okay, so it's a breakfast casserole. I find it easier to make it in little muffins so my boys can just grab them and go. They are old enough now that they can put them in the microwave, so that is helpful.
And shout out to Ethan Cox. Sorry, Ethan. She sort of stole your idea, but to be fair, she made it before you did. Just saying.
Yeah. I'm twice your age, so it counts. Also, just notice I had to wear my Apple
She is an app freak. That's all I got to say. App freak.
My husband and I both went to college there, and it's amazing.
That's where they met. It's a sweet love story. We don't want to hear it because we don't want to bomb it.
All right, so let's go ahead and make this. So what I have, we went ahead and cooked a pound of Nice's sausage. Did you get the spicy?
No, I didn't get spicy. Sorry, I didn't know which one to get.
It don't matter. Normally I get spicy just because my boys and my husband like spicy, but this is just a pound of sausage. You go ahead and cook it.
I will tell you, for those of you that don't live in North Carolina, you don't get Nice's sausage. Sorry, because it's the best, and it's delivered fresh to the grocery stores every day. It's not like in a plastic tube. So anyway, that's what we're using. But you can use whatever kind of sausage you like.
Swaggerty's a good one.
Swaggerty? A lot of people use Jimmy Dean, but I honestly have never had it. So
just do whatever sausage you want.
Right.
If you don't want sausage, put bacon. But I like sausage. My boys like sausage.
I guess you could even put ham if you want to, like little ham cubes. Yeah. Whatever kind of meat you want.
Or no meat.
Or no meat if you're vegetarian.
If you're like Kylie.
That's right. Or because I don't eat pig. So, but I would like it with ground turkey even.
True.
There you go.
Just do a pound of something. Pound of hamburger, pound of chicken, whatever you want. All right. So we're gonna put this in.
I'm her assistant today. I love this.
I do too. For once, I'm in charge.
There, I'm gonna watch that for you.
Okay. All right.
I need this.
All right. So we went ahead and cooked, or not cooked, but we cracked 12 eggs, a dozen. Use what you have in your refrigerator, more or less. But today I'm just gonna use 12, and I'm just gonna dump them right in. Went ahead and crack them. Okay.
And I will tell y'all quickly.
I'm in charge, but she talks the most.
Brains and beauty. I'm not sure. Anyway, we met probably about 15, 16 years ago. She's a math teacher, or was a math teacher. I was an English teacher in high school. I think I've told you that already. But now where I did work, I don't work anymore. She's the lead teacher there at the high school where we worked. And but we've been best friends for, I don't know, probably 8 years, 9 years.
A long time.
She's 20 years younger than me. I'm the smartest and wisest. That's all I got to say. The end. The end of that argument.
All right, so I salt and pepper. Do about, I don't know.
To taste.
That much to taste. This is Himalayan salt. It's saltier, so I'm not gonna put as much. And
the sausage is salty.
Yeah.
And the cheese. Cheese is salty.
All right, so Kathy likes to grate her own cheese. We went ahead and did that. So this right here is probably a 2-cup bag of cheese. I buy pre-grated just because I'm a mama and this is too much work. So buy a pound, 2-cup pound of. Buy a
2-pound bag of pre-shredded.
2 cups.
2 cups. Sorry, 2
cups.
See, I don't even know because I don't buy it. Let her know. I want her to tell me after this this. This will be the best batch she ever made because it's freshly ground cheese
I'm sure.
and not dried up flakes.
I'm sure. All right. So in this smorgasbord of cheese, Kathy had like this much in a square, and then she had like this much in another square. So I went ahead and shredded those.
She got rid of all my cheese for me.
We had some Hello Fresh cheese. I went ahead and done that in there. And then we had a real cube, so I did all that. All right. So we're just gonna put a cup.
Actually, there's like 1.5 pounds of actual cheese in here. So whatever that equates to.
Yeah. All right. So then, I mean, this stuff is already. My mouth's watering. It looks so good. My boys love this. Baden found out that we were making it, and
It might be his supper.
I'm pretty sure it is going to be. All right, so this is just a cup of milk. Kathy uses whole milk. I use 2%, 1%, whatever I have. Okay. This is nice.
Yum. She's not used to this.
I know. Usually I have to clean up and
I know.
cook at the same time. All right, so this is just bread. I use whatever I have. If I have hot dog buns, if I have hamburger buns, if I have loaf bread, it doesn't matter. But
I don't eat bread, so I had to buy this. Just saying. So it's fresh. That's another thing I wouldn't put in mine is bread, but that's me.
yeah. All right. And sometimes Baden's sitting in there, but sometimes I put spinach in there to hide it from him, so it's like vegetable, but he doesn't really know.
That's her son, our youngest son, Baden. He's 8.
Yeah.
He's got earplugs in, so he can't hear us anyway.
He doesn't eat any vegetable or any fruit, so I like have to force him to. So what I'm doing is just cutting up. Right now I have 3 pieces of bread in my hand. I'm just cutting them up real quick. I'm gonna do 3 more. I'm not gonna put a lot of bread in this one because honestly, the sausage and the cheese and the eggs is so much better than the bread. This is
The
more
bread
just
sort
like
of makes
a
it go further than, yeah.
Yeah,
So you 6 slices of bread.
yeah. Oh, right. Notice I left some cheese. I'm gonna put some more cheese on top. Since we're making a muffin pans, it's prettier and easier and it tastes.
And I've already sprayed this muffin pan with Pam. Oh, what do we need the oven on?
400. I'm gonna mix it.
Oh, you're gonna do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me bring this over.
I find reasons to use my KitchenAid mixer.
I don't even own one. Can you believe that? That's how old fashioned I am. It's like a whisk or a handheld mixer. But this is so heavy, but it is very, very nice. Now, what you said the oven needs to be on?
400. 400, 425, 400.
Depending on the oven.
Yeah.
I have a hot oven, just like me.
Stupid. Alright, so I just think this KitchenAid mixer just makes it easier. If you have one, use it. I use it for all things. Slaw, pimento cheese, everything. But lock it, and then I just mix it. It beats your eggs. It does everything. So
Now that is, you could even make bread in that. That's like a kneader thing.
well, I thought it was
Oh, yeah, see, that's really nice. And we're not getting paid. I'm not monetized, so we're not getting paid for anything any product we
oh,
say.
I'm getting paid.
Oh, no, she's not.
Her's cooking my supper tonight.
That I am.
All right, so
Whatever. Now, what do you want the consistency to be? You know what I'm saying?
we want it to be moist.
She hates that word. I'm so proud that she used it. But not
I don't know.
runny?
Not
too
no,
runny?
you don't want it runny. This is fine. I guess if you're making.
Now, you can also make this in like a rectangular pan. Just, a lot of people, that's how most people do it.
Yeah.
So, but she just does it in these single serving muffins because it's easier to heat up that way.
Do you want to show the consistency?
Yeah.
Do you want me to take it up there and show it?
No, just here. So is this the right,
Don't break it.
I don't know how to use it. So is this the right consistency?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
If you don't think that
It's a little, the only thing that's runny in it are the eggs. The rest of it's fine.
and they'll cook. It just might take a little bit longer to cook in the oven. But if you want it to be more bread, then that's fine. Just put more bread in it. But this right here is good for me.
Okay, you done with this?
Yes.
Take this off because I don't know how. Thank you. All right, let me get this out of the way.
All right, so like Kathy said, she's already greased this pan.
Do you need something like this?
Here's some small. All right. So the next thing that I do is put it in muffin pans. Sometimes I try to be cute and put it in like sports, like little cupcake things for the boys. Just it was cute and they enjoyed it. But you just put it in there.
Don't be that annoying mother that does everything cute. It's gonna rise up and be fluffy.
Anyways, back to bacon. I used to make these. Isn't there like an egg substitute too?
Yeah.
So I would put egg substitute. It's been so long that since I've made them that way, but you can do all of this with his allergies. That's how Baden started eating them.
You can make these vegan.
Yeah.
I mean, literally with no dairy, no meat. Because they have meat substitute. They have that Impossible meat now. They have meat substitute too. So there you have. See what happens. Woo!
Isn't that what she says after every one of them?
Voila! It's a French term. Whatever. I speak French. She doesn't.
Yeah. We're from Trinity.
Okay. Next, she's gonna make y'all. I really do love these, even though it has sugar in it and gluten, which I don't like to eat. But these are so easy. You've got to make them. Next, we're gonna make the muffins.
All right, so these next muffins are for. This is my bacon that I was telling you about that had the allergies. Did you know that Grammy is the one that came up with this recipe?
Her mom.
Grammy is my mama. Did you know that? No?
Hey, Grammy!
So shout out to Grammy because she found this recipe, and my sister Amy. Did you remember when we tried it with chocolate morsels? You liked it better. Did you like it better with chocolate morsels or not chocolate morsels?
Not chocolate morsels.
So you just like it how Mommy's about to make it.
Yes.
And it was cool because they could eat one of these and then a breakfast muffin. Bam, they have breakfast.
Yeah. Do you microwave yours?
Oh, your muffin?
Yeah.
These?
You put them in the microwave? Yeah.
Y'all, I even love these. These are so good. Wait till you see how simple they are.
No. Super easy. All right. I'm going to make them and then you can have one when I'm done.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye! Am I going to have? We're sanitary, just to let you know. It's not like you're eating this food anyway.
It's true.
What do they care if you wash your hands?
All right. I'm just like nervous about it. All right. So just get a box of spice cake.
Doesn't matter what brand.
Nope, doesn't matter. Sometimes spice cake's hard to find, but it just has to be spice cake. All right, and then we actually I normally make 2 batches just because, again, I like to freeze them or have a lot left over, share them. But this is a 29-ounce can of pumpkin. You could either, if you're going to make a double batch, you'll have to have 2 of these with 1 big can, or they have smaller cans of pumpkin. Stuff's hard to find
15
right
ounces.
now. Yeah, 15 ounces. So, you can either double it or half it, whichever. But today, I'm just going to make 1 batch, so I'm going to use half of this can.
I'll just have to think of something else to use the other half. I love pumpkin. The pumpkin's actually really good for you.
Yeah. And Baden doesn't like I said earlier, he doesn't like very much extra stuff. He likes his meat and potatoes like his daddy. So, I'm thrilled that he likes stuff with pumpkin.
Yeah.
So,
This is getting those vitamins. Now, facts.
that's got a lot of fiber in it.
A lot of fiber. Only 10 grams of carbs per serving, which that's not bad for carbs.
How many servings? What's the serving size?
1.5 grams of fat only per serving. That's good. When she's adding the fat right now,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. How many servings?
Yeah,
Well, serving size is half a cup.
I think that's a lot.
That's good.
All right, so literally that's the only ingredient. Oh, it smells so good.
You
That's
have a
spicy.
lot of potassium in this. Y'all, this has almost as much potassium as a banana. So, there you have it.
So
And
these are healthy muffins.
vitamin A, 100% of your daily recommendation of vitamin A in half a cup.
So that means pumpkin pie is completely healthy.
That's not what that means.
All right, so you saw me as she was saying how healthy all this was. I'm gonna eat anything.
I always read.
All right, so
Spice. spice.
I just dumped everything in there.
Spice cake mix.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. That's it. And mix.
Yeah.
Again, I've been using my hand. Here's my mixer. But she uses this beautiful, fancy contraption.
Well, sometimes this thing, whenever I'm making spice cakes or whatever, it like doesn't get on the side. So I'm just gonna make sure that all of my ingredients are
Mixed well.
mixed well.
And again, if you buy a vegan cake mix, which they have at specialty stores, you can make this. A vegan cake mix, pumpkin, which is automatically vegan. You have vegan muffins, and they're already vegetarian. So there you have it.
All right, so mixed.
Here.
Baden likes to taste this part.
Baden!
He said, "Mama, get out, please have a taste."
There you go.
All right, so now Kathy's already sprayed this pan with Pam. I'm just going to,
My best friend Pam.
no doubt, spoon it in.
Ooh. The breakfast muffins have already risen above the tin and sizzling, and the cheese is all melty. It's looking really good. Breakfast casserole and pumpkin muffins.
The pumpkin muffin is hot, so be careful.
How is it, babe?
I love it.
Avery,
I love it.
is it good? Is it Avery approved?
That's mom.
One thumb or two thumb?